Hey y'all, it's Pastor Jordan here, and I'm standing in the future Woodlake Family Church, Broken Arrow. Elizabeth and I are just so excited about all that God is doing in this place. Now, if you're watching this video, that means you're connected to the Woodlake family in one way or another. And I want to give you a quick tour of the building. I want to walk you around the outside and also the inside. And I want to show you what the property looks like in its current state before we start turning it into a Woodlake location. So we're gonna start right here by the road. This is the view from the turnoff off of 111th. Now this is Broken Arrow proper, Broken Arrow city limits, but it is about this far away from Coweta. So we'll be reaching out to both of those communities. As you can see right there, there's the Wagner County Water Tower, and there's the old sign that used to say Bethel Church. That was the name of the church that met here previously. But moving forward in the future, we will be turning that into a Woodlake sign. So it looks like we got some yard work to do with all those weeds. Gonna turn that into an amazing, aesthetically pleasing flower bed. But we're gonna walk you around to the side. Now this right here is technically a back door or a side door. This is not the main entrance, but we're gonna walk you around. As you can see, there's a parking lot there. We can fit about 70-ish cars in this parking lot. There's also handicap spots. And then that over there, as you can see, that was an old parsonage, but it was converted into a kids ministry. So those rooms inside were converted so that kids could have class over there. I don't think we will do that, but more on that building in the future. So I'm standing on the south end of the building looking north. So this is the south end of the building. The other side where we started was the north side of the building. So I'm gonna just walk you around, show you the outside. As you can see, there is the main entrance, and there are a set of double doors on each side of this little entryway. I'm gonna walk you around real quick and I'm gonna show you, this is the kids building, and then behind the kids building is an old trailer where I believe the youth used to meet there for the old church. But this is all gonna get renovated and converted into other space, and we are going to focus in on having all the kids in the main building. So you can see, we walk around to the side here, there's a lot of space back there. We're gonna turn back over to the main building and we're gonna walk you inside and show you the inside of the main building. Okay, again, we're on the south end of the building and we're gonna walk inside. This is the entrance. This is the entryway, this little lobby area. Lots could be done in this area. A lot of our first impressions teams will be stationed here to just receive people, to greet people, to welcome them in for church services on Wednesdays and Sundays. We are so excited to renovate this space and turn it into Woodlake, where we can put our Experience God, Find Family sign on the wall. We can also put our salvation cross on the wall, so that we can keep track of every single person that God has saved in this church. So we're gonna walk around here to the hallway. That right there is the sanctuary. We're not gonna go in there right now. We'll save that till the end. Then we're gonna go look. This is a kid's room off to the side. We're gonna peek in there real quick. And now we're gonna go back. The long hallway leads to the banquet area. We'll look at that here in a second. We're gonna keep going for just a bit. These are, this is the ladies' bathroom and then the men's bathroom right here. These are the only bathrooms in the main building. And then I'm gonna walk you into this multi-purpose space. It looks like the old church had this as office space. We'll more than likely convert this into some kind of multi-purpose area for meetings, for classes, and just for things like that. So we're gonna walk you back around. We're gonna go down the hallway toward the banquet hall. But before we get to the banquet hall, I'm gonna turn off here to the left and I'm gonna show you this was also office space. We're definitely going to clean this up, convert it, and turn it into a more useful space, possibly a kid's room, maybe leave it as office space. We'll see. But this is going back into the hallway. We're going to turn to the right. This is the nursery currently. Awesome space for those little babies, those little Woodlake babies. We're gonna go back to the hallway and I'm gonna walk you into the banquet hall. This is the banquet hall in its current state. This looks like amazing space to connect with people. There is a kitchen connected to it. Amazing looking kitchen. Cook up some awesome meals for Wednesday nights, breakfast on Sunday mornings. And I'm gonna turn you back to the banquet hall. There's a lot of open space here. A lot of open space here to just have meals, fellowship time, connecting with people. This is a huge part of the Woodlake DNA. It's just that highly relational fellowship time where we're just connecting with one another. We always like to say that Woodlake is all about experiencing God and finding family. And so spaces like this enable us to do exactly that, to find family, to connect with one another, and share with each other all that God has been doing in our lives. This is one of my favorite parts about church, is just connecting with people, hearing their stories, sharing our stories, so that we can talk about all that God is doing in and through us. This looks like they were also having some youth space over here, but whatever the case may be, this space right here could technically be used for more maybe classes or smaller gatherings where teachings can happen. There's a projector already hooked up there, so this could be a multi-purpose space as well. Now I'm gonna walk you back around and we're gonna go back down the hallway and we're gonna go check out the sanctuary. Okay, here it is. This is the sanctuary. This is the space I am most excited about. This space currently seats 134. I don't see why we couldn't get one more chair in here to make it a 135, but currently 134 seats in this space. And it looks like it has already been renovated just a little bit. It's already got the Woodlake carpet and the Woodlake chairs in here. The sound system in here has been updated. I believe it was updated in 2020. It sounds very crisp, sounds really good in here. I've cranked the music up a few times and we're just so excited to begin having worship nights in here, and then eventually next fall in August of 2025 to start having services here. You can see the old grand piano there in the shop behind me. That piano is left over from the historic Central Assembly of God in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And so as we release these videos, we're gonna start telling the story of where we've come from as a church, the history of this church right here, and also the vision of where God is taking us in the future. So make sure you stay connected with us right here on this platform. Subscribe if you want to. We're gonna be releasing more updates in the days, weeks, and months to come. But we are so excited about what God has already started doing. And we want you to be involved in that. And so this is one great way to stay connected to all the updates that are happening, is to just keep looking for more updates on this platform here. But one thing that you can do is you can start praying with us. That is the most important thing. You can start praying with us even now. Before we launch, before we do any updates to this place, we want you to pray with us that God would have his way in this church. And we believe beyond a shadow of a doubt that his hand is on this and that he's going to do amazing things in this church. And we want you to be a part of that. So stay tuned for more to come. We're so excited to experience God and find family with you.